Hello, this is Jim and Mary Beth. Greetings from Indiana. Hi, Mary, Osgood family, all our friends and colleagues back in New York. First, thanks for putting this together for Bob. I think it's a great idea. We all have a lot of memories. We've actually known Bob, I met Bob back in 1988 at Design Products in Macedon, making bread bags. And we've worked ever since, off and on. Had a chance, I think it was from 2003 to 13 before I left the Bark that Bob and I worked. Of course, we went to the same church in Fairport, watched our families grow up, so I have a lot of memories there.
Our kids grew up together.
Yep, and that's where Mary and Bob met up, and we know Mary well and her family. And
her 4 daughters too.
And grandkids, and we have a lot of history. And I was trying to think back about some things that come to mind for Bob, for me at least, and I can think of 4 different things. First of all, always positive, always had a smile, always an encouraging word. Secondly, he's very, very generous with his time, talents, treasures. Gave back through his music, whether it was through our church choir or the community events or all the skits at Exxon Mobil, Jindal. Very, very talented person. Also supported a lot of causes. He was a big giver of the United Way, to the point that he, on the EM Bay, Mary and Bob purchased a couple weekends, a couple different years to come down to Penn State with us, and we have some very, very fond memories of those weekends, and a lot of fun. And also, they support Anna in her mission work, so we know personally how generous they are. Bob has a great sense of humor. He lives on, and he was always good. And the 4th thing, which I learned, is that he's very, very, very competitive. And we had this little game we came up with, and I'm not going to give you the background on that, but the game was who could tell the other person the next day that they saw one another, "No, thank you." And you had to do it with it. Bob had mastered "no, thank you." So we would do this at work. We would hide in the hallways, hide in offices, get a chuckle out of it. We did it at church. I remember the first time I was sitting in a pew.
During church.
But yeah, I was sitting in the pew. Bob was in the choir, and I mouthed to him, "No, thank you." And I could see him go, "Ooh, he got me." And then we were sitting in the pews, one behind the other, and I think Bob got me, at which point Mary and Mary Beth scolded us and said, "Boys, would you please behave? We're in church." But the last time he got me, I think was the last time that I saw Bob. I was coming back and forth from Indiana while we were waiting for a house to be sold. I'm walking in the Parrington Wegmans. I'm walking down this aisle, and some guy comes just like screaming at me, "No, thank you, I got you, I got you." And we just had the biggest laugh there. But so my last no thank you goes to Bob. We miss him, but they say everybody you meet's for a reason, and they become a little part of you. So we've all got a little Bob Osgood in us, and
definitely enriched our lives. And I just want to say, I was leaving on Wednesday nights after bell choir at church. Bell choir was over, so I was leaving, and he would always be scurrying into church for his choir practice. So we would always have a quick little conversation. So I really miss that on Wednesdays. So.
Okay. All righty. Well, folks, thanks so much for doing this. Take care, Mary and others.
Okay. We love you. Bye-bye.